Hello and welcome to the Scratch coding class. In today's video I will show you how to make music with the LEGO Mindstorms Ev3 robot, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and let's get started. So we need to get this block for today, and this block basically plays a note on the Ev3 brick for a certain number of seconds. So this is the number and it controls the pitch of the note, which is basically how high or low it is. So right now we're at C on the piano. If we want to just change the key, we can do that, and then if we want to go up to the next set of notes, then we just press this right arrow and then it brings us to the same notes but with a higher pitch, and then likewise we can just press this left arrow to go down to the lower sets of notes. So now I want to create a program that makes the robot play all the notes from 60 to 72 so you can hear what they sound like. So instead of duplicating this block multiple times and changing the value, there's a much quicker way to do it. So we have a variable. I'm going to set this variable to 60 because this is the first note that I'm going to play, and then we need a repeat loop, and I'm going to go for 13 times because I'm playing all the notes from 60 to 72, and then after that we need to put this block in here, and then we need to increase the value of the variable by 1, and I'll let you hear what it sounds like. So what I want to do now is create a tune with this robot. So it just involves dragging a sequence of these blocks together, and I'm not going to show you the full tune, I'm just going to show you a part of it because it takes really long to code. So this needs to be for 1 second instead, and then I'm just going to duplicate this, put 65 and then 62 and another 62, and then we'll do the next bit, which is just simply all the white notes on the piano up to G. Okay, so that is the code for the very first few seconds of the piece, and I'll just show you the full coded version that I've done. So I've added a touch sensor to this robot, and what I want the robot to do is I want it to turn, grab that object, and then turn back again and release that object, but I want to use the touch sensor to control it and use sounds to tell the user when to press the touch sensor. So first of all, we need to set motor B's power to around 25%, and then I want motor B to rotate for 1.5 seconds, and then we're going to wait until the touch sensor is pressed. And then after that I want to grab the object, so like that, and then I want to move back again. So motor B needs to turn the other direction for 1.5 seconds, and then I want to wait until the touch sensor is pressed again, and then finally I want to release the object. And I want to use some sounds, so we'll use a sound here, and then maybe make it a bit longer, use another sound, let's say here. And then finally I want a sound at the very end of the program, like that. Okay, that seems good. Now I'm going to test it. So for the final project of this video, I want to make a guess the note game. So the robot's going to play a note, and then the user has to try and guess the pitch. If the user gets it correct, the robot will move forward and backward, and then if the user gets it incorrect, then it has to try again until the user gets it correct. So first of all, when green flag clicked, I want to create a variable. I'm going to call this variable pitch, and then this pitch variable is going to be set to a random number. So this is going to be a random note that the robot plays. I'm going to choose a value from 60 to 72 because that's what we've been working with in this video, but you can choose any value you want, and then we are going to play a sound with that pitch for 1 second, and then we're going to wait another second, and then I'm going to ask the user enter the pitch of the sound. Okay, and if the user gets it correct. So if the answer of the question is equal to the pitch, then we want the robot to move forward and backward, so we need a message for that. So we're going to broadcast a new message, and then we need to, when I receive the message, motor B needs to turn clockwise, and I'm going to set the power to 30%, and then duplicate this, but we do that with motor C, and then I want it to turn anti-clockwise, so we use the other block. Perfect, so that's if the user guesses correctly. If the user doesn't, then it has to go through all of the above again. So I might actually in fact use a repeat loop, so that will make it a bit easier. So if we repeat until the answer is equal to the pitch, and then broadcast the message, that's a bit easier. And that is all the code complete. Now we can have a go. Okay, I think that is 71. We'll see if I'm correct. Okay, I'm incorrect because I played another one. 72 maybe. There we go, I got the game complete. And that is all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very easy block, so there's not an awful lot you can do with it, apart from maybe just code more tunes. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.